So the fun thing about doing lives at home is that it was almost guaranteed that the delivery man would come right in the middle of that. I've been waiting all morning for them to arrive. It's 2 o'clock here, and of course you hit live and then he arrives. Anyway, I will flip this back round and we can start we're gonna go step 2, or we're gonna go second half of this process. Now I can't remember where we're at, so we're just going to go with, what happens is I go ahead and write some notes, and then if Bobby leaves them for me, she does the same, and then we go ahead and if I have written the notes and it's Bobby's turn, I then let her know that the plan is put together and it's ready for captions, and our client is expecting their plan to present to them by X time. Now, in the event that she has got other things on, then of course she'll let me know and we work together at creating these captions together. Now, in terms of the graphic side of things, what also happens is when I go through and I write notes for the captions, I also write notes on my thoughts on the graphics that need to be put together by our design team. So most of our clients have got some form of graphic that they'll supply us with, normally photos of themselves, or in this case from their membership service or of their products. And for anywhere we need to fill in the blank, I go ahead and I use Canva to create, I guess, different ideas in my head. They're kind of like mock-up designs. And then I'll go here and I will leave a note for Tali and basically explain what it is that I am hoping her to do. Now, as you can see, I haven't completely finished this plan yet, but I am working on it. So here is another one where I have left her an image. I give her an example from Canva. She uses her own design suite to do it, and then she sends them back through to me. I then put them back into Canva and give our clients these links so that they can see the graphics that we are using easily as well. Now, with the whole creation of the image process, it isn't just a matter of this is the topic of the post and this is what I'm thinking for the graphic. We have to also be aware that there is a grid that we are putting together for our clients that use Instagram. So here is where we're kind of at. So these are some, so I always have a few of the last posts, like from the previous month, sitting in Plannerly so that I can visually see where we're at and make sure that moving forward it's all in alignment. So this is the end of June. Then what I do is I go through and I put in the pre-made graphics that we're showcasing as behalf of that content plan, because they are what I would call a white graphic going into the grid as opposed to these very clear blue ones. Now the gaps represent the ones that we are still working on. So that is where, of course, this side comes in. Now, as you can see in this one, this is one of the mock-ups that I do. Now, whilst I've sent this over to Tali to turn into a magnificent creation for us, I put it in here simply so that I've got a placeholder so I know where I'm at and what everything looks like on a visual basis. So I will continue right now to work on those graphic designs and mock-ups and then let our graphic designer know when they're ready for her. She then sends them back through to me and I upload into Plannerly so that at any point in time, any member of my team can see the grid that we're working with and visually pick it up and continue moving forward. And then we get what this looks like. So I can't show you the difference between the mock-ups that I do compared to what our designer Tali does. But if you look at something like, this one here, it's very basic, right? I'm simply just wanting her to create something, and here is some text and pictures I would like her to put on it. She then goes ahead and creates something amazing that looks similar to this. So again, I can't show you what my mock-up looks like because it looks nothing like this. But I basically say, this is what I want. And then we created a carousel post here to showcase the what the members get when they join the Health and Hashtag monthly subscription. So we always go and have a look back here and then just make sure that it continues to be in alignment. It's got a good mix of showcasing our client's face and building trust. We've got some social tips. We've got some information about the membership itself. And then of course, we've got a mix of that motivation that also shows off the pre-made content that they get when they're members. We've got reviews, and we've got other little bits of pieces and highlights throughout the feed as well. Cool. So what happens after that process is that once it's all been reviewed multiple times by myself, by Bobby, by Tali, who are members of the team, we then send it over to our client for review. So not only does it pass my eyes for review, it passes the rest of the team for a review, and then it gets reviewed from our client, who will ask us to make any tweaks or changes. Once they give us the go-ahead, we then go ahead and we schedule it either on Facebook natively, on LinkedIn we do it manually, or we use their public account if that's what they've got access to. So quite a bit goes into creating these really beautifully supercharged brand align monthly content plans. It probably takes on average, at least 10 hours to put these together, like the same amount of time that it would take you to put together. We don't necessarily do them any quicker. We probably do them slightly quicker because there's more of us working on these plans as opposed to say you. But we didn't get this special gift where we get to do everything super quick and in like 30 minutes. It does take quite a bit of brain power, a lot of energy and a lot of thinking from all of our team to create these amazing plans. But we absolutely love watching them come to life. And I hope that watching this and maybe potentially part 1 is giving you a bit of an insight in terms of what we do as a social management business. I don't know what others do. I have not asked them what their process is. I assume it's similar. I don't know that though. But I hope that you've enjoyed seeing a little bit of behind the scenes. And if you've got any questions on the part of the process, or you want to know why we do something, or if we do something else that maybe I have missed out, then please go ahead, either comment, shoot us a message, and we look forward to chatting with you.